So I'm going to play it by ear when I get up tomorrow, and we'll see. I'm not going to get out of here. I was debating whether I wanted to hang out and go for a long walk and then pack up and go.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to mind your own.
It's going to rain tomorrow. It was supposed to rain on Thursday, but now it's coming tomorrow. So I was going to leave tomorrow anyway, because there's a couple more places I want to explore, but now I don't want to leave. And I'm trying to decide if this will be okay with a little bit of rain. I think it's fine. It'll harden back up really fast. So as long as I don't have to go anywhere, I think it'll be fine. You know, it's hard mud, basically. Let's see. And you can see here it dug earlier. But you know, you can see tire tracks in softer mud are all around me. But this is packed solid. But I don't want to leave today. I don't want to leave today. So it's supposed to start at noon tomorrow. So I'm going to play it by ear when I get up tomorrow, and we'll see. If it's already raining when I get up in the morning, then that'll make my decision for me, because I'm not going to get out of here. I'm not going to try to leave just because the road, big, huge, pothole, big, huge, like almost as wide as the road, that would collect water. So if it's raining when I get up in the morning, that's my decision. Want to get a drink? Oh, he looks like you already got drinks. Your face is dirty. Did you get a drink? Are there critters? Hi, baby girl. You're such a big dog. Alright, so it's a little after 8. It's not raining yet. And every forecast says something different, but the closest one says rain could start within an hour. So, and the forecast went up from 4/100ths of an inch to more than 1/10 of an inch, and even up to almost 1/4 of an inch. I definitely don't want to be here for a heavy rain. You know, 4/100ths of an inch is one thing. It would just get the surface a little wet, but you get any more than that, and this stuff is really going to get soaked. So I'm going to pack up and go explore. I was debating whether I wanted to hang out and go for a long walk and then pack up and go, because oftentimes, you know, even if I just go an hour up the road, I may not walk again, but I do want to get out of here. I don't want to be traveling and looking for camp in the rain, especially since I'm going someplace unfamiliar.
I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. Been holding on to the past, but this life keeps on moving. Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna leave this all behind tonight. Take a little time just for us to get it right. I could turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever make it out alive. I could turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever get out alive. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. Been holding on to the past, but this life keeps on moving.
RV living can be really wet and really dusty. You can be caught in rainstorms, and we all know, anybody who spends time in the Southwest, these crazy windstorms blow sand everywhere. And that's why I am really excited to be partnering with Bluetti, who is sponsoring today's video, to tell you about one of their latest innovations. This is the Bluetti AC240P with industry-leading IP65 water and dust resistance. That's right. You can even leave this lithium portable power station out in a little bit of rain and a windstorm without worry. Everything is sealed, so you don't have to worry about sand and dust getting inside, and it's designed for water to just spill off without causing any damage. And the Bluetti AC240P is super powerful with 2,400 watts of AC output and 3,600 watts with power boost. That means you can run most RV air conditioners. So if you are looking for a backup power source or something even to just power your whole life living in an RV without all the expensive solar installs for, putting holes in your roof and having to buy an inverter and a converter and all the other things that go into installing solar, this has a built-in pure sine wave inverter. You can plug your whole RV into it with a 30 amp plug. And it also has a NEMA TT outlet, I think that's what it's called, if you want to put it on your boat. And if 1,800 watt hours isn't enough to power your needs, this unit is expandable. You're going to be able to get more than 10,000 watt hours of power by adding additional Bluetti B210 batteries. But it's also got multiple AC outlets. You'll see you got AC outlets, so if you want to charge anything directly into the Bluetti AC240, it's also got some USB outlets. It's also got some 12 volt 30 amp, some 12 volt 10 amp outlets, so you're going to be able to charge multiple things at once. And it also has seamless 15 millisecond UPS for an uninterruptible power source. So if you have important medical devices or anything else in your house or in your RV life even that absolutely cannot have power interruptions, this is also a wonderful solution for you. 15 milliseconds is super fast. And the Bluetti AC240P is going to last you a long time. You're going to get 3,500 life cycles out of it for a lifespan of 10 years. And Bluetti offers a 6-year warranty on this model, so you can be rest assured that you're going to be able to power your life in almost any conditions. So if you want to get started powering your RV life or your boat life, or you just want a reliable backup power source for your sticks and bricks, start shopping your Bluetti AC240 or any model that you might be interested in today by using the link in the video description below. And when you use my discount code CarolynsRVLIFE right here, you're going to save an additional 5%. So get started today, and I want to thank Bluetti for being a wonderful partner to this channel, and all of you who support my sponsors. My sponsors allow me to keep providing you free videos. So thank you, everyone. I always do a walk around my RV before I leave, just to make sure I got everything. I check my tires, especially my awning. You want to make sure your awning is locked down. If a heavy wind comes up, that could cause a problem. So I just like to look around, make sure everything looks good before I roll out. I've encamped at this spot just on the edge of Death Valley for 2 nights, and if you want to see more of this spot, I did a really cool hike. You can see last week's video, and I will put a link to that in the video description below. My RV is a 2005 Itasca Spirit. It's 24 feet long. The engine is an E450 Super Duty V10 6.8 liter engine. It's a powerhouse. I love it. I bought it about 7 years ago. It had 57,000 miles on it. It now has about 157, so I've put about 100,000 miles on it. And contrary to popular belief, I have never had any transmission work other than maintenance done on this RV. I did have to have a new transmission put in my first RV, but this one is still running strong, knock on wood. This road also is not something I'd want to do in wet weather. And I'm a couple days away from needing water. Probably about, what's today? Wednesday. Probably about 3 days away from needing water, which is plenty of time. Although now they're saying rain on tomorrow too. It keeps going back and forth. So if it rains tomorrow and if it gets heavy again, it's best that I leave, because that would mean if I could push water to Friday or Saturday, it's pushing it. Wow, it seemed a lot easier coming out than going in. It always is, right? Huh, okay. You're okay, Sadie girl. We're almost off the bumpy road. I'm excited. We're exploring. We're gonna explore. There's a bunny. Wow. That wasn't nearly as bad as it felt going in, huh? My freshwater tank is 32 gallons, and I can go minimum 10 days. If I stretch it, and then we're not drinking a lot of water like in the winter, I can go as many as 14 days on a full tank of fresh water. And my combination of gray and black is almost double my fresh water, so I can go even longer before I need to dump my tanks. So I was there 2 nights. I packed up all my solar last night because that stuff gets muddy and filthy when it gets wet. I made that mistake in Tucson a couple years ago. And, you know, you don't want to pack up your solar panels when they're all muddy. So I packed everything up last night. What do you see? What do you see? What did I miss? There were a couple dogs came into camp the other morning, woke her up. I thought they were coyotes, but then they showed their faces and they were dogs. And it looked like one had a collar, and then I realized I think it might have had a broken leash, and I called it over and it ran. So maybe those dogs live out here. I don't know. Or maybe they were, well, they wouldn't have been broken leash if they were dropped off. All right. Wow, that was so easy. Definitely a spot worth coming back to. All right, let me put it, in drive. I had it in second gear just cause. All right, here we go. We're gonna explore. I gunned it. I got a little too excited. So all of these places that I'm going, I have only explored on Google Satellite. And it looks like there might be some places to camp, and this looks very remote. It just goes into Death Valley. So even if I get something close to the road, not a big deal. Death Valley National Park lies mostly in California, but there is a tiny bit in Nevada. I'm currently in California. Oh, I'm only 9 miles from Death Valley. Oh, okay. Can't camp in the boundary of the national park, so this is going to be a short exploration. And the park is 3.4 million acres, making it the largest national park in the lower 48. I did not know that. The highest recorded temperature in the world was recorded in Death Valley's Furnace Creek at 134 degrees Fahrenheit in 1913. For almost 100 years, a false recording made in Libya overshadowed Furnace Creek's claim to fame. But in 2012, the record went back to Death Valley after it was concluded that the Libyan recording was made in error. I have a feeling that could change pretty quick here, since we keep seeing record temperatures every single year. Every year, cities around the world are breaking records, so that 134 degree record might soon break, maybe this year. Death Valley is also the driest place in the United States. In 1929, there was not a single drop of rain recorded in Death Valley.
Superstar glow up, fit drip so sick, man, I'm all throw up. Yeah, take it in, don't rush, need 10 hours sleep, yeah, just woke up.
Okay, well, that was a quick 9 miles. I don't think that was 9 miles. There were some roads to explore. Yeah, you can't disperse camp in a national park. So, it's also home of the country's lowest point, which is Badwater Basin, which lies 282 feet below sea level. Death Valley is only 76 miles from the highest point in the country, Mount Whitney, which, by the way, I have climbed, which tops out at an elevation of 14,500 feet. In other words, the lowest and highest points in the contiguous U.S. are less than 100 miles apart. Coincidence? Maybe not. There has to be some geological phenomena behind that, right? That looked too sandy. Being so hot and dry, you would think there's no life in Death Valley, but there is a lot. It is home to more than 1,000 species of plants, including 50 that are found nowhere else in the world, 300 species of birds. What are you looking at me like that for? Too sandy, too narrow. Wow, that view though. Look at that view. 51 species of mammals, including bighorn sheep and mountain lions, and 36 species of reptiles, and a handful of amphibian and even fish. Fingers crossed. Wow, this road almost looks paved. Oh, and there's a camping spot right there. Look at this. Okay. What? Oh, it's a dead end and it's a camping spot. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Way high in the back. So there's a little bit of a dirt road right where I'm standing, and I wanted to look at it just to see if it looks like it gets any traffic, to see if maybe I could park closer. I would prefer to park closer to the berm, but it is a road that looks like it goes all the way through, so I'm not going to park over there. Block the video. I'm never satisfied with the first option. I always have to push it and see what else there might be. So I drove down this road, which I couldn't figure out. It almost looked like an old runway. I drove down the road just to see if there might be anything else down there.
Just out of curiosity, is there something else?
And I didn't see anything else, so I turned around and came back to the original spot. But now I know.
Okay.
And as luck would have it, the second time I pulled in, I got almost completely level. Look at that. Wow. It feels high in the front. Time to unpack. See if you catch a little camera trick. I just reversed the packing up video. Fun. I put the solar panels out. That's a 200 watt solar panel, because even... Second cup of coffee. And then I think I'm just gonna have a rain day. Watch some of my guilty pleasure TV, Food Network. I love Food Network. I love those stupid competition shows. So we'll see what's on. See if there's anything I haven't seen yet. Yeah. Maybe it'll stop raining and can go for a walk later. It just started. What do you think?
You don't want to talk about the food. Because remember, we have to convince them why they want to order our food.
Yeah.
They want that walk sauce. Huge personalities trying to fit into a 1-minute promo video.
This is gonna make your place a real house of Southern elegance. All right, guys, you got to shoot photographs of your takeout menu and 1 minute to put together a promotional video. All right, let's look at your promo. Here we go.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
A fresh and vibrant Mexican home delivery service.
We want to make wonderful Mexican food full of flavor, readily available to you and your family at your doorstep.
Start your meal off with our seafood enchiladas with roasted poblano cream sauce. We start with a soft and Polish corn tortilla.
Excellent job at describing your food.
oatmeal with a teaspoon of ground flaxseed. I'm trying to get more fiber in my diet to help with my cholesterol. I realized I don't get enough whole grains. A while ago, I realized I wasn't getting enough vegetables, but whole grains actually help flush out the cholesterol. So I'm trying to get more whole grains. So the oatmeal is a good whole grain, and this is old-fashioned oats. And I boil the water and pour it in and let it sit, and it cooks. Even the old-fashioned, not the quick oats. Quick oats are more processed, in case you don't know. So the old-fashioned are the best. And then a scoop of protein powder. And then that's only like 10 grams of protein. But with the almond milk and everything, this is probably at least 12 or 13 grams of protein. And then that was the last of my blueberries. I usually put a lot more blueberries in. You know what else I usually put in and I forgot? Couple pumpkin seeds. Also good protein. And good crunch. Delicious hearty breakfast.
What are you doing? You resting your back leg? What are you doing? You're half sitting, half standing. I don't know what you're doing.
better. I knew better. I fell in that hole. I knew better than to step near that. Huh, Z girl. Little tiny bit fell on my hand. This is amazing though, right? Wow. Jeez. So I just walked up this hill behind me, hoping I could have either gone down and back up the rocks over here, or I could have come up this hill, which I just did. I was hoping there would be a natural bridge from here to there. A lot of the washes, sometimes, if you walk far enough up the wash, you'll get to where it starts, and it'll be solid land across it, rather than going up and down and up and down. There are a lot of washes out here. There is no natural bridge, but look at this, it's gradual, and it looks like I can go right up behind the rocks. There's a road up there, which I'm assuming is an old mining road. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, but this is amazing. Yeah, I got a neighbor. Pulled in last night. Was hoping they'd be gone by now. Four-wheel drive truck. There are so many roads out here that if I had four-wheel drive, I would be on. Never understood that. But anyway, there's no cell signal out here, so I'm hoping they're not going to stay. I'm right on, as you saw yesterday, it's really windy, but it's all hurry up and stop talking. Right outside the entrance of Death Valley, so I was hoping this was just a layover for them. We'll see. Sorry, my nose runs like crazy in the morning. Yeah. Here's the road going into Death Valley. There's a barrel cactus growing out of the rock up there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wow. getting a little rough. That's okay. I don't know if you can see that. That looks like a road. Alright, let's go check it out. Yeah, that looks like a road. Let's see. Really wish I brought my backpack. I keep it out now, right? Easily accessible. But I was like, I'm not going that far. It's a road. I need to stop with that. How many times have you heard me say that? Okay, hold on. Look at this. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Dead end. Wow. Interesting. You know, I saw this from I went for a walk when I first got here last night before it rained, and I could see this up here. It's very steep up here. I'm gonna have a very steep downhill, but I couldn't see where it went. I thought it would wrap around the mountain, but it just ends. Let me look closer. What the heck? Petrified poop? Petrified like horse droppings. That's what it looks like, huh? Look it. What do you think? Could be. Alright. So, there's my RV. So I went from my RV down there, down there, down there. I followed a wash and then I cut up and you can't even see all the places. And then I walked up there and up here. So, you know, it could have been mining, and this is as far as they could come with a vehicle, and then they went from horseback or something, or foot from here. That could be. I almost see, yeah, you can really see it on the camera. There are 2 tracks there. Could have also just gotten washed out over time. But you see 2 tracks, and then it goes down into a very steep wash. So I doubt it went any further. Wow. Amazing. Mother Earth is amazing. And I am so grateful that she gave us all this. Hey, they're gone. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Told you. Oh my God, these views. Yeah. Wow. Look at that view. So it's not petrified poop. It's just, it's lightweight, very porous green rock. So fun. Look at this, how old it is and how narrow it is. Wagon. Horse and wagon. I mean, yes. What a life. See the camp down there? Wow. I wanted to explore that road, but then those people camped down there. That's what I would have done this morning if they weren't there, but I didn't want to walk by their camp. Because I'm considerate like that. Wow, I wonder if you can get up here. Holy crap. I wouldn't mind camping right there. So, and I'm seeing another road. I think we'll see it here. I mean, I'm just shooting because the scenery is just freaking amazing. I think that's the road I can see from camp. I might have to go walk up there and check it out. It's getting warm. I gotta take my hoodie off. It's not gonna be very warm in the next week or 10 days. I think the high in the low 60s, I think. This is steep. Yeah, look at that. Wow, it keeps going. I think it goes to a mine. I'm not going to keep going today, though. Shoot. If I had a backpack, I would. Silly me. We'll come back. Ow. Wow. So I like leaving things unexplored for when I do come back. I have something to look forward to. If I explore everything the first time I'm here, I have less incentive to come back because I always like new and exciting. A lot of you like to know how long I walk or how far I walk. So I was out of bed before 8, made coffee, went outside, just kind of wandered around with my coffee, let Sadie go to the bathroom. I mean, I never sit. I go out and I walk with her. For one thing, she won't go without me. She literally will not go number 2 without me. I have to be there to protect her, to watch her back, I guess. So I make my first, before, what time did I get up? 7:30, I think. So I was outside probably by 7:45, 8 o'clock, and wandered around for a while, went and explored, probably for about a half hour, then went inside, let her get a drink, and then I got back out at like, I don't know, 8, I thought it was 8:38, and it's 9:38 now. So anyway, all that was a lot. I've been walking for about an hour for my big main walk, and I'm probably half hour from camp, 20 minutes from camp. So I realize I often measure miles, and a lot of you just want to know time, I guess, but I spend at least the first 2 hours every morning outside, unless it's really extremely windy or heavy rain. Oh, I'm okay. So, yeah, I spend at least 2 hours. I don't go inside until 10:30, and then usually start working. But, yeah. And I never sit. I'm starting to try to sit more. Kind of almost, I won't call it meditation, but part of my mental health right now is learning to relax and just sit. So I am trying to just sit for at least 5 minutes, do nothing, just sit. Maybe watch Sadie play. I am trying to do that more, but I never sit down when I come outside in the morning. It's all walking around, hiking, wandering aimlessly. That's my life. There's nothing like getting up in the morning and just stepping into wilderness and solitude. It's freaking amazing. It's my favorite part of my life. All right, here's the camp. Nice. I could camp here. Oh, broken glass. That means target practice. Yep. Let me show you. I mean, let me guess. There's probably going to be a shit ton of garbage over here. Not bad, actually. Huh? Not bad. Kind of surprised. Some bricks. But not bad. I've seen a lot worse. Oh, yeah. They're hubcap. Whoa. There's a hubcap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And some bottles. Oh, yeah. I see garbage down there. Let's see how this road is. If it's possible for me to get up here. Already I'm seeing scary. Scary, but doable. Very doable. A little bit of a slant. I don't know if you can see this. It's a little rutted from runoff from rain. I could do it for sure. Wouldn't probably do it now since it just rained. It's a little soft, not bad really. I could totally do this. So far. See, up there. It's definitely doable. It's definitely doable, but I'm at the point in my RV life journey where I'm like, is it worth it? I mean, it's a little sketchy way up at the top where it's getting washed out. It's loose and it's steep, which always gives me the concern that I might roll backwards or dig into the sand. It's not that steep. I mean, I could probably do it, but really, is it worth it? I don't know. For one campsite up there, I don't know. I'll have to decide next time I come here. Who knows? Maybe I'll be feeling like, hell yeah, next time I come here. Let's do it. Right now, I'm not going to be here very long. What's today? Thursday. So I probably need to leave Saturday morning to go get water. So, you know, it's definitely not worth it now. If I were going to do something, I mean, this is like a mile up this road. So if I were to do something like that, I would be up there. I'd be fully supplied and up there a while. Might get a little bit of rain today.
All right, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me again in another leg of my RV life. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel by clicking below, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a video. And it's really important to hit that bell and get notified because YouTube sometimes just stops showing your favorite channels. It's happening to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. I'm getting ready to leave Nevada, so I'm really excited about that. So stay with me as I travel back across the country, back to New York, taking a different route. All right, I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind.